Hi guys, I'm Dan. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, I'm going to be building a new gaming PC. And for the first time, it's going to be an AMD Ryzen build. It's the first time I build a gaming rig from them because usually I go with Intel or Nvidia. The reason why I decided to go for a gaming PC is because I used to edit my video and game on this laptop. Unfortunately, it got messed up, the screen is defective, the keyboard no longer works, so the video outputs are dead. So it's very expensive to get this repaired, so I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna build a new PC. I was hoping to buy most of the parts from the States, but apparently I found out that the prices of the parts here, they're pretty close. So I'll probably just get the SSD or the memory, because memory is pretty rare here, like at the speeds that I was hoping to get. And yeah, let's begin. So the CPU will be a Ryzen 3900X. At first I was thinking I might get the 3950X, but that's already too expensive, like an additional 20,000 pesos for 4 extra cores. So I was like, this is already 12 cores and I'm pretty happy with this choice. For the motherboard, I got the Gigabyte X570 Aorus Master. I've seen reviews on this on YouTube, and based on the content that I've seen, this is like the most well-rounded gaming motherboard for AMD CPUs. So this is the motherboard I got. For RAM and storage, I went with the Trident Z Neo, rated at 3600 MHz. For the storage, I went with the Sabrent Rocket NVMe PCIe Gen 4 SSD. This is 2 TB, so I went a little bit overboard on the storage. Most people would get 2 configurations, like the boot drive and the storage drive. But for me, it was like, let's just go for simplicity and stick with one main drive where I'll store everything. Hopefully this will be enough for a while, and I won't have to upgrade my storage drive anytime soon. For the GPU, I'll be going with the Sapphire Radeon 5700 XT Nitro Plus. At first, I was going through my head, like, which GPU should I get? Should I get Team Green or Team Red? And I decided to settle with Team Red because, hey, I already went AMD. Why not go AMD also with the graphics as well? And this is their best graphic card at the moment, at least until the 5800 XT comes out, or the 5900 XT, whatever the name will be. And of all the 5700 XT video cards that I've seen out there, Sapphire is the most trusted brand. Really performs well and overclocks well as well. I've watched a lot of videos from Gamers Texas, and they really rave about this a lot. It's one of the best 5700 XTs partner boards out there. So this will be the graphic card I'll be going for. As for the power supply, it's pretty simple. I just went with a 750 watt fully modular Silverstone power supply. And all of these parts will be placed in this Lian Li 011 Dynamic White. I was hoping to get the black version, but apparently the store that I was gonna get it from doesn't have them anymore. And weirdly enough, the other store that does have it prices their Lian Li 011 Dynamic cases differently. Their white is more expensive than their black, even though technically they're just priced the same. For the case fans, I'll be going with ID Cooling SF12025 120mm case fans. These are really good fans for the price, and I like their high static pressure and high airflow for a really cheap price. At first I was debating whether I should go with RGB, but I decided to go for this one because, like, you can't pass it up for this price. And besides, I'm trying to go with a low-key look for the build. I don't want those, pukey rainbow RGBs. Just want it simple, maybe some RGB as well, but just minimalistic. For the CPU cooler, I went with a 360 all-in-one from Barrow. They are a pretty reputable brand when it comes to water cooling, and they may be made from China, but more and more people are starting to use them. And all these fans will be powered by this Deepcool FH10 fan hub. And this will be my case's source for RGB I got from Fantex. I'm hoping to install one of these inside and one of these under the case for the underglow. So that's pretty much the whole build. Let's get building. So I'm going to be starting with the processor and the motherboard. I actually got this bundle for a really good price, even better compared to getting this online. So I'm pretty happy with this purchase. Damn, it's been a while since I last handled a CPU. We're not gonna need the stock fans because we have a water cooler. And then for the motherboard, X570 Aorus Master. Let's go. Yeah, looks good. Let's put in the processor. Okay, where's the mark? Alright, there's the mark. A lot of people get this wrong, so it's really funny. Damn, that's the processor. We're done. Next, time to put in the memory. This and the storage are the ones that I sourced from the US because they're cheaper there. Most of the sticks that I found here are around 3,400 at the size that I want. It's 2 times 16 gigabytes. And then I installed this wrong. Oh my god. Now this is actually the part where we take out the bulkiest part of all, and that's the case. This case is huge. This is my first white theme build because I usually go for black. But next up, let's install the NVMe storage. I'm gonna be installing it here in the first M.2 slot. If you guys enjoy this video and would like to see me maybe do some benchmarks on this rig, let me know in the comments down below, and like, subscribe, and share this video. Really appreciate that. Damn, it's so funny how this device packs on so much storage. Look at that, it's like a stick of gum. This is the first time I've handled a 2 terabyte NVMe and also a Gen 4 at that. Next is the GPU. And this was one beefy card. So after installing the radiator, now it's time to apply some thermal paste. I'm going to be using the Cryonaut for this one. First I was debating whether or not I should use Conductonaut over Cryonaut, but then I thought that I don't want to risk damaging the aesthetics of the processor and then possibly the copper surface of the water block. So I decided to go with the normal thermal paste. I mean, this is the best thermal paste next to Conductonaut, so I'm going to go with this one. We're going with the X pattern. Oh shit. I got a little spillover on the CPU. 1 gram is pretty much for one application, I guess. Alright, time to peel off this cover on the water block. So hard to manually wind this. So now we got the CPU block in. Next is we're gonna be installing the fans. At long last, we'll finally get to tilt this case upside. There we go. Wow, starting to look good. I'm gonna try putting in the power supply. I mean, I'm figuring this as we go. It's been a while. It's been a while since I last built the whole PC. At the moment, the experience has been pretty pleasant. Yeah, besides the fact that I missed some steps here and there, and then I had to redo stuff again. It's been pretty okay. And we already have so much clutter on the table. Then we started with about the power supply. When I was first canvassing for one, I figured I might go for an 850 watt power supply. But then I went on this website, I think a power supply calculator, and it just recommended 700 watts. And I mean, I'm 50 watts over that recommendation, so I think we're pretty safe. This should be enough juice to power the system. Now, by the end of this video, this cable is going to be a total mess. I'm surprised that this feels a lot lighter than it looks. I actually bought some power supply extension cables, so to make the cables look neat once we have everything installed. Here are the real cables that comes with the power supply. Right now I'm working on installing the cables and the power supply. Hopefully everything is in proper order.
One eternity later.
Unfortunately, the record button was pressed when I already turned on the computer, so we're doing testing if it would post. So far it's like super loud, but unfortunately nothing is coming out. Let's see. Usually this should take a couple of reboots. Finally. Oh yes! Yes! Finally, after all day, guys, we finally got to assemble my new AMD PC, and everyone behind the camera is also very happy because they've been waiting for this all day. So yeah, we'll just do some finishing touches, maybe install the OS, and we'll see you guys once this system is completely up and running and everything installed. So after all day trying to build this PC, putting it together, we're really like this close to getting it up and running for good. Right now I'm just tidying up the cables. As you can see, it's not the best cable management out there, but it gets the job done. It's not obstructing the airway. The last thing I need to do before I put the panels back on is to apply tape to the hand controller. I'm putting it in this position. First, I was debating whether or not I should stick it behind this panel and insert it here, or stick it in the back of the motherboard. But then I was worried that the heat from the motherboard might transfer, vice versa between the motherboard and the controller. So I just ended up, let's just put it in the power supply, since the power supply doesn't generate as much heat as the motherboard, and then I'll just apply a little bit more cable ties on the few fan wires that are still hanging out. That should be good. The case was pretty loud when we first did post testing, and yeah, I'll be talking about some of the interesting stuff I ran into as I was finishing this build. Yep, that should do it. Now, time to put this back. Looks a lot neater with the cover on. There we go. Let's peel this off. Oh damn. What? Dude. Alright, let's try powering this on. Let's see. Yep, it does boot. I'm just wondering why the LED strips aren't lighting up. But yeah, it boots. Oh, okay. It got loose. So I just need to reattach the thing. I apologize, guys, if we weren't able to make this video transition as smooth as possible. It's been rough. We've had technical issues throughout the day. We've been having errors with our memory card, and also, even though I have had a history of building PCs, this new platform is like new to me. So as I go building this system, I made some mistakes here and there. I had to take a few steps back and redo what I did. That ate up the rest of the day. It went past my first expectations. So I tried to finish this build in like 3 hours. And I thank Jeff Monson for for filming me in this vlog, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you appreciate the effort that you put in, and if you like this build, I would really appreciate if you would like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Let me know, guys, in the comments if you want me to do any review of any particular component here, maybe some temperature tests and benchmarks. But yeah, I'm very happy to share this build with you guys, and I hope to see you in the next video. I'll be editing this video in this system. So, bye guys!